just heard us talking about the most exciting 2 minutes in sports will be here before you know it. The Kentucky Derby coming up on Saturday, so we got to get that outfit ready. You got to get a Fascinator. Lisa Maltese knows a thing or two about Derby hats and Fascinators. She owns Julep Hat Designs. Welcome.
Good morning, Allison. How are you?
I'm great. You look fabulous.
Good. Thank you.
Definitely the part. Thanks for this. Is her Fascinator. She let me borrow.
Yes.
Janelle's as well.
Yes.
They're beautiful. These are custom.
Yes.
You make these.
Yes.
And you've been doing this for a while.
Yes. I have been designing for 8 years. I do have Kentucky roots. I lived in Louisville area for 14 years, and I had my own boutique, and that's where millinery came into my life.
So millinery, what does that mean?
Millinery is a term that describes, it's a trade, millinery, and a milliner does millinery.
Okay.
So a milliner is someone who creates or designs a headpiece or a hat, and there's all different types of millinery.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it goes from hat make to fascinators to hats to even Western wear. They're considered milliners.
Well, these are fabulous and they're beautiful. What
Thank
goes
you.
into making one? Like, how do you begin to design it?
So I get inspiration from fashion a lot of times. And so sometimes I'll see a really pretty pattern. I was just at the Florida Aquarium and I saw the beautiful tropical fish and I snapped a photo. And so I'm going to make something with those colors. Nature never lets you down. If you go out any time of the year and you look at the ground, whether it's the fall or the summer or whatever, everything just kind of goes together. So you could use nature for inspiration, or I like to use other designers. Like I'll see like what's in trend, what colors, you know, pretty colors and dresses and so on and so forth.
You can see it everywhere.
Yes, or my clients, I do a lot of custom.
That's what I was going to say. So people can come to you and say, this is, what do they say? Color? Do they show you their dress? How does that work?
So it's kind of like what comes first.
Yeah, right?
So,
and we have a model here too, so we could kind of walk through like, does this work? She has a red dress. Is that how you picked the Fascinator for her?
Actually, I had that I'm a milliner, so I picked the Fascinator. So I'll pick the Fascinator first, and then I will match it to a dress. And I have never had a problem with that. However, my clients like to, probably 95% of the time, they like to do the dress first.
So they come to you with a dress and
They
say,
come to me with a dress, or I work with women all over the United States and I do video chat. And so they'll send me their dress, either if it's in person or on video, they send me a photo of their dress, and then I'll start thinking about it. And then I'll pull different elements and then I'll present it to them. And I'll say, this is what I think we need to do. But I like to know, like, what are we going for? Do you want to be feminine? Are you looking for sophisticated? Are you looking for whimsical? There's all different ways that you could design a look
to
for
come
Derby.
up with that look. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time because it's Saturday, so we can't get a custom one yet. But if you had to give people tips about how to wear it, because she was telling me it needs to be just above your eyebrow. That's why I said it was a balancing act. You really can't move around. So how do we wear a Fascinator? But then two, how are we picking something if we're going to a party on Saturday?
Okay, so if you are picking a Fascinator for a party, a solid dress is perfect.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to be able to work that into anything. Wearing your Fascinator, traditionally, you should wear your Fascinator on your right side.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because long ago, men used to wear their swords on their left when Fascinators were really into early fashion. And so then the women would wear it on the right side, then they could stand together. Also, doing a little kiss on the side.
Oh, you do it?
Yes, exactly. That's another good reason.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is huge on the side of my head. You can't get too close
exactly.
to people.
And so how you want to wear your Fascinator, if you're wearing a pillbox style like you are, a button Fascinator, you're going to pull it down and it's going to go right above your eyebrow, because when you push it back, you're not going to have your balance as well.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look as like chic.
Yeah, it does.
The further
I feel
back.
very chic. This is so fancy. We need to do this more often.
We do. And then also another tip is your feathers. These, believe it or not, a feather, whatever you do to human hair, you could do to a feather.
Oh.
So, I mean, that's like a fun fact, right?
That is a fun fact. I didn't know that. Okay,
so
we have beautiful Fascinators. If people do want to come and just learn more about you, the website's up on the screen, julephatdesigns.com. Thank you for being here. Thanks for letting me wear this.
Thank you so much.
It's beautiful.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.